Gangrene has won 2 games in a row and are now 8-4 overall. We did beat the Miami Dolphins when we played them back in week 4, 31-27. It did take overtime, but our Jets got the job done. The Dolphins had to start the ex-Jet Zach Wilson because Tua was out with a dislocated elbow. He's healthy now, and Tua Tagovailoa, he's hoping to keep the Dolphins in the running for a playoff spot in the AFC. Here on 3rd and 3, he's going to fire over the middle to Quinnen Allen, the 13th year man out of Cal, still going strong here in the NFL, making plays on 3rd down like that. The southpaw Tua on 3rd and a mile is going to put up to the end zone in single coverage, and Tyreek Hill is going to win a jump ball against Sauce Gardner. That is Tua's 120th career passing touchdown, a 39-yarder to Tyreek Hill to put the Dolphins up by 7. The Jets' number 7, Justin Fields, taking the field. There was a look at his passing stats. He could also add 598 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns to that. There goes Breece all up the middle, all the way to midfield, a 22-yard run to get the Jets' day on offense underway. Fields to his left, brought in by Jeremy Ruckert. He'll bounce off of multiple Dolphins. Down the sideline he goes, shoved out of bounds at the 13. He did one more block there, still a massive gain of 38. At the 6 on 3rd down, Breece all slipping, and that is going to cost him a first down, maybe even a touchdown. The Jets are going to be aggressive in the early going, leaving the offense on the field on 4th and 2. Fields to his right, and it's knocked away. Jordan Brooks with a great blitz fake and dropping back into coverage to make the play, batting it away from Mason Taylor to force a turnover on downs. At their own 7, Tua under pressure from Jalen Redmond avoids it and is going to throw out of bounds in the area of Devon Achane. So the Jets defense forcing a punt, and it'll give the Jets offense some good starting field position. Quarterback keeper, Fields smacked, and the ball's rolling on the ground, picked up by Miami. That is Justin Fields' 6th fumble of the year. It got forced by Micah Fitzpatrick and recovered by Asante Samuel Jr. So Miami at midfield up by 7. Tua lobbing to his left. Quinnen Allen again making a play on the 3rd down. Down across midfield at the New York 36. First quarter winding down. Tua checking it down to the rookie tight end Jalen Conyers. And the rookie out of Texas Tech is down at 28, short of a first. So Miami, with a decision to make on 4th and short of their own, they're going to bring out Jason Sanders, who will put this 45-yard kick up and through to make it 10-0. Braylon Allen in the game at running back to begin this drive. He'll break a tackle. And another, the big, powerful running back in his 2nd year out of Wisconsin with an impressive run to move the sticks. 3rd and 4 near midfield. Miami sending some heat. Pass underneath for Breece Hall, and he drops it. He had some space to scoot had he made the catch, but he didn't. So the Jets will have to boot the ball away on 4th down. Devon Achane thumped in the backfield. Jalen Redmond making his first start for the Jets. Wade the boom. And it's a loss of 3 to start the drive for Miami. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Tua is just going to dirt it. And nobody open on the screen. So the Jets defense gets a stop. Can the offense get rolling? Haven't done anything besides turn the ball over. A screen. Breece Hall actually making the catch this time. Getting a block. And knocked out of bounds at the 48. Where the Jets had their last drive stall out. Cross midfield at the 41. On the counter, avoids a defender. He's into the open field. Inside the 20 and down at the 16. Breece Hall with another long run, putting the Jets in the red zone. Allen left side, off of one defender, off another, but he's going the wrong way. And they will not give him real forward progress. They're going to mark him way back, a loss of 6. Fields on 3rd down. Over the middle, that is Josh Reynolds hanging on. The 9th-year wide receiver out of A&M makes it goal to go at the 1. Braylon Allen stretching the ball across the goal line. His 5th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have their first points of the game. They make it 10-7. They have the ball again, nearing the 2-minute warning. And it's going to be a run up the middle. Breece Hall getting some great blocking here in the first half. He's down across midfield. Jets on the attack. It is 3rd down, though. Our blitz on the way. Fields to Josh Reynolds. He is down short of a first. Great tackle by Rashawn Jenkins, who the Dolphins acquired via trade earlier this season. A direct snap to Braylon Allen on 4th down. And the Jets have a first down. Braylon Allen to the 17-yard line. Some clutch blocks by Marshawn Nealand and Lewis Seen. And the Jets, the aggressiveness by them pays off this time. Under a minute to go. Fields leaving the pocket. He's going to run. He'll get a block from Allen Lazard, and out of bounds he goes at the 3. It'll be goal to go for the Jets. Fields under center on 1st down. Quickly to his left, Mason Taylor inside the pylon. It's a touchdown. Mason Taylor's 5th touchdown of his rookie season, and the Jets have the lead 14-10. Still some time left in the first half for Miami. Tua in the pocket, now running, and he's going to slide like he's on a slip-and slide. Getting a first down, Miami using a timeout, their first of the half. 20 seconds to go, check down, Jalen Waddle across the 50 down at the New York 46, another Miami timeout. Still not in field goal range yet. Tagovailoa to his right is going to Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen is going to leave Adams in the dust. You've got to be kidding me. The 33-year-old wide receiver burning the 26-year-old safety. And it's Keenan Allen's 8th touchdown of the year, putting Miami on top 17-14. In the second half, now Justin Fields escaping and running still on his feet somehow. Is down at the 40. A great run by him. New York down by 3 early in the 3rd. Fields going deep and over the head of Mason Taylor. That was some JV accuracy out of Justin Fields. 3rd down. Fields against the 4-man rush. Will fire over the middle. It's intercepted. Terrell Dodson with the pick. That is Justin Fields' 40th career interception thrown. And Miami is going to take over in New York territory with a 3-point lead. We'll see if the Dolphins can take advantage of that mistake by Fields. A shovel pass to Conyers, and the ball is out. It's recovered by Azareye'h Thomas, the rookie tight end, giving it right back. Hold on, though. It is going to be reviewed. And yeah, Conyers was down. His elbow hit and backside it before that ball was loose. 3rd down. Tua running, not sliding, fighting off Lewis Seen. They get a first down and get the Dolphins up to the 32. Off play action, a quick pass to Devon Achane. All alone inside the 10 and out of bounds at the 5. Jamal Adams preventing the touchdown for now. Goal to go for Miami. Tua to the back of the end zone. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And it's a 2-score game. Here in New York in the rain, the Dolphins are on top, 24-14. The Jets are going to run the ball up the middle with Breece Hall. He's been running well in this one. He's got 74 yards and 8 carries. No touchdowns yet, though, for Breece Hall in this one. Action fake. Fields going deep to his right, and it's out of reach for Josh Reynolds, but a flag on the play. And they're going to call Minkah Fitzpatrick for pass interference. And New York has the ball all of a sudden at the Miami 32. Breece Hall left side. Runs right by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he's going to score. Minkah Fitzpatrick making back-to-back mistakes. He just let Breece Hall walk right by him. What in the world was he doing out there? The Jets will take it, though, as they're only down by a field goal again. Devon Achane cutting up inside, making Tony Adams miss. And a rough day for Tony Adams, who got torched by Keenan Allen earlier, and just let that big play happen. Tua underneath the Devon Achane, who's going to cut back outside and be hit hard at the marker. And Miami has a fresh set of downs. Or Nate just outside the red zone. Tua with time. Way too much time. He's going to run up the middle and fight through 2 defenders trying to get the first down, but he can't. Down at the 15, it's 4th and short. The Dolphins are going to go for it. A field goal doesn't help them out a ton. It's a run. Devon Achane met and down. Short of the first. Quincy Williams. What a hit delivered by him. Pulverizing Devon Achane. The 7th-year linebacker out of Murray State will force a turnover on downs. and keep it a 3-point game. Fields to Mason Taylor. He'll shrug off a defender. He's down at 30. Asante Samuel Jr. shaking up on that one. New York going with 11 personnel. A pass over the middle caught by Mason Taylor. He'll stiff arm a defender. He's 6'5", 246-pound, 21-year-old out of LSU. Makes a nice play. Breece left side, turning upfield. He'll go down with a gain of 10. He has 115 rushing yards in this one, and is now over 1,000 rushing yards on the season. Did that earlier this game. Fields on 3rd and 11 to Mason Taylor, who's been a busy man on this drive. He's down inches shy of a first down. Both teams loading up the line on 4th and short. It's a quarterback sneak, and Fields will keep this drive alive along with the offensive line that paved the way for him. It's going to be a fake and a throw, a quick one at that, to Mason Taylor's 4th catch of this drive. And it's a chain-moving first down. At the 7 on 3rd and 2. Only a 4-man rush. Fields dancing. Now extending, hoping somebody gets open for him, but nobody can. They'll throw it away, and it will be 4th down. Olu Fashanu grabbing at his right ankle. After the play, he'll have to exit. So here is the thicker kicker, Harrison Mevis. He'll make the 24-yard field goal, and this game is all tied at 24 late in the 4th. Miami on offense in this tie game. Tua getting the ball out of his hands quickly to Devon Achane, who gets bounced out of bounds by Jalen Redmond, but not for a gain of 8 yards. Got 3 tight ends on the field. It's a run. Devon Achane bouncing ahead to the 38 for a Miami first down. Now we're to 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Achane spins off of Tony Adams and runs by Azaria Thomas. Even Jalen Redmond. Devon Achane is gone. 62 yards to the end zone. Great contact balance and speed gives Miami a 31-24 lead. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins lead by 7 with 2:35 to go in the 4th. Josh Reynolds with his 4th catch today. Also drew a pass interference call on Micah Fitzpatrick, so he's been helping us out all game long. The Jets will get a snap off before the 2-minute warning and get a first down on it. Breece up to midfield. So New York down by a touchdown with under 2 minutes to go in the 4th. We'll see if they can put together a great drive here and finish it off with a touchdown. All dancing on the Dolphins in the rain. Gain of 8 for him as he's down at the Miami 44-yard line. About a minute 30 to go in the 4th. Jets do have all their timeouts, so they're not in a hurry. Don't need to try to push the ball down the field and risk a turnover. First down picked up by Garrett Wilson over the middle. Only a 4-man rush. Fields exiting the pocket. He's going to scramble, sliding on down at the 24. And the Jets are continuing to save their timeouts, not using any of them yet. Fields taking a shot to the end zone for Arian Smith, then he drops it. He still has no catches since botching that onside kick recovery attempt against the Patriots, which was now 3 games ago, if you count this one. Even Sauce Gardner has a catch for us, making one here. The Jets are going to use a timeout to get their actual receivers rested and back in the game. It's a read option. Fields keeping it and losing it. Bradley Chubb with a game-winning forced fumble, and Jordan Brooks could just fall down and end the game, but he's going to return all the way back for a touchdown. So the Dolphins get the upset win on the road. They move to 6-7. We fall to 8-5. Had a chance there to tie it up late, or maybe even go for the win if we wanted to go for 2, and instead we lose by 2 scores. Our defense gave up a ton of big plays in this one. We were allowing 7.9 yards per play. That is ridiculous. Giving up nearly 8 yards per play. If your defense is getting torched like that, it's tough to win the game. And if you combine that with our offense turning it over 3 times, really 4 times if you count the turnover on downs, which you should, how are we even in this game? We somehow had a chance to tie it up late, or maybe win it if we decided to go for 2, despite us getting torched on defense and offensively not being able to hang onto the ball. One positive out of this one was Mason Taylor, who had 9 receptions, 72 yards, and a touchdown. He got interviewed post-game, saying that he left everything on the field, and I believe him. It's not his fault that we lost. He got 1,000 XP, and also is going to have a bit of a ratings boost for our next 2 games. He has had a great rookie year. 3 touchdowns in our last 4 games. He is second on the team in receptions and yards, only behind Garrett Wilson, tied for the most touchdown catches on the team with Garrett Wilson. He began the year as a 72 overall, been a focus player for us all season long, and that is not going to change. We will continue to develop him and try to make him into one of the better young tight ends in the NFL. We are barely hanging on to a playoff spot. Right now, there are 12 teams in the AFC fighting over 7 spots. 9 of these teams are between 8 and 6 wins. We are one of those 9 teams. This next game, I'm calling it a must-win. The Jacksonville Jaguars are not good. They are 3-10. They have only 1 healthy running back on their roster. Travis Etienne out with a dislocated hip. Tank Bigsby out with a foot fracture. Bashal Tutin, the rookie out of Virginia Tech, is their only healthy running back on the roster. They have the worst offense in the NFL when it comes to scoring, and our defense is the worst in the NFL when it comes to giving up points. So yes, it is weakness versus weakness. Worst offense versus worst defense. Stoppable force against movable object. Jags are looking to play spoiler, and we are looking to rebound. This is, of course, a 2021 quarterback class showdown. Trevor Lawrence went pick 1 to these Jaguars, and Justin Fields went pick 11 to the Bears. Lawrence on 3rd and long, hitting Travis Hunter, the fraud of a Heisman, puts the Jaguars on the plus side of the 50 with a first down. Bashal Tutin running into the back of his own lineman, nowhere to go. He would go down for a loss. Sauce Gardner shaken up after the play. It's his ribs. He would remain in the game for now, trying to tough it out. Goal to go at the 3. A backwards pass to Bashal Tutin. He bounces off a Lewis Scene. Sauce Gardner there to save the day, but at what cost? He is going to have to exit the game after making that play and bringing up 4th down. Cam Little is going to drill this short field goal, giving the Jaguars a 3-0 lead and making Cam Little 19 of 20 on the season. Justin Fields has had his turnover issues, 9 picks thrown and 7 fumbles lost. Can he do a better job of taking care of the ball? He's under pressure here, avoiding and escaping Josh Hines-Allen and getting the ball to Garrett Wilson for a 19-yard pickup, putting the Jets in the red zone. The drive, it would sputter out, though. So Harrison Mevis for a 33-yard attempt. He's going to get the kick inside the left upright to tie the game at 3. Logan Cook back to punt the ball away for the Jaguars. In the second, it gets blocked by Jamal Adams and recovered in the end zone by Isaiah Oliver. That is our second special teams touchdown this season. Jamal Adams has been involved in both of them, blocking this one, and on the other one, he recovered a blocked field goal, returning it for a touchdown. Great to see the veteran making plays for us on special teams. Austin McNamara nearly has his punt blocked late in the second. It's a beautiful punt going out of bounds at the 1, putting the Jaguars in a difficult spot in the shadow of their own end zone. They run it, trying to get some space. Bashal Tutin stopped in his own end zone. Quinnen and Quincy Williams, the brothers, teaming up to force a safety. So we have scored with a field goal, a blocked punt, and now a safety. And we're up 12-3 in the first half. Still some time left in the first half. Fields from a clean pocket is able to get the ball to Josh Reynolds, who helped us out against the Dolphins, and he's going to help us out against the Jaguars. He'll pick up 56 yards on this catch and make it goal to go. We let the play clock wind all the way down to 1 second before snapping it. The Jags send an all-out blitz. We beat it with a quick pass to Breece Hall out of the backfield. He has an easy touchdown, his 35th total career touchdown of his NFL career. That would put us up by 2 scores. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 4th. They're looking to pounce and trying to tie this game up. Lawrence got a bit greedy, though. He gets picked off by Azariah Thomas, the 6'2" rookie quarterback from FSU, with his first interception of his career. That would give us a chance to run some time off of the clock. We would run the ball, but not very much time is going to come off that clock because Breece Hall breaks a couple of tackles, showing off his game-breaking speed. A 70-yard touchdown run, his 14th touchdown of the season, and that would put us up by 2 scores again. The Jaguars, not finished yet, make it goal to go at the 10 with under 5 minutes to go. Lawrence to the end zone is intercepted again. It is Azareye'h Thomas again, his second pick of the game and of his career. The penalty would go against the Jags, who had declined it, and that would end the game. We end up getting the W 26-11, our 9th win of the year, and that does guarantee us an above 500 record this season. This was a great all-around team performance. Let's start with special teams. We blocked a punt and recovered it in the end zone. We had a great punt that went out of bounds at the 1, leading to a safety, which takes us into our defense. Forced a safety, only allowed 11 points, had 17 TFLs, 2 sacks, 2 picks. So they were much better in this game than they were in the Dolphins game. Offensively, we had no turnovers. We did fumble it once. Breece Hall did. We recovered it, though. 7.4 yards per play, 6.5 per run. Had 5 20-plus yard explosive plays, 4 in the pass game, 1 in the rush game. It was a great all-around team performance and a good bounce-back win. Azareye'h Thomas had a great game, 2 picks, and stepped up with Sauce Gardner out. If you're wondering about Sauce Gardner, he is going to be good to go for our next game, just was unable to return to this one against the Jaguars. Azareye'h Thomas is getting better and better ratings-wise. It's nice to see him finally going out there and having a good game. We'll see if he's able to keep up that high-level play that he just had. How about some draft talk? Edge rusher Titus Crocker has the most sacks in school history at Clemson. He is a projected first-round pick, 6'5", 253, 22 years old, and as a projected first-round pick, he's got good physicals, the skill set looks solid, he has A finesse move, A tackle, B play rec, B awareness, may have a bit of injury concerns. To me, though, he seems pretty good. Right guard Elijah Stevens pushed a car out of a ditch all by himself. That is pretty insane to me. He is out of USC, 6'5", 344, 23 years old, a projected 3rd/4th round pick. And as you'd expect, the strength is elite to great. The ratings, of course, physicals look good. The skill set looks good besides the pass block finesse. And we may need a guard in this upcoming offseason. JT Beckham, we'll talk some more about him and the other focus players we decided to scout. Beckham, now we don't know officially what the talent range is, but I think it is likely end of round 1 talent. B-man, B-zone, A catching, seems like he's going to be a very solid player. And if we could get him at the end of the first round, I would not be mad. Dennis Hopkins, for him it says round 2-3 talent. When I looked at this earlier, it was round 1-2 talent, which to me means that he is round 2 talent, and he is projected to go in round 2/3. So if we take him in the second round, that is a pick that we likely would not be disappointed with. Now, he doesn't seem like he's going to be some superstar right away. Hopefully his depth trait would be good. Defensive tackle Nick Larson has round 3-4 talent. He is still a draft steal, but maybe not as big of a steal as what I was hoping. I was hoping, maybe miracle 2nd, 3rd round talent, or even 1st, 2nd round talent. Still a good player, and somebody we will make sure we draft towards the end of day 2, likely meaning that we're going to have to get a 3rd round pick at the end of the 3rd round. We currently don't have one. We have a lot of 6, got 5 of those. Look to cadet those and trade those to move around in the earlier rounds to get the guys that we really want. We are currently in the top wildcard spot in the AFC and the only non-division leader with 9 wins in the NFL. Our last 3 regular season games are against the Saints on the road, Patriots at home, and Bills at their place. You may be thinking, the Saints and Patriots games should be easy because they're not expected to be good in real life, therefore they should be easy wins in the franchise. Well, you may be wrong. The Saints, they're 8-6 and are holding onto a playoff spot at the moment and have an outside chance of winning the NFC South. The Patriots are 4-10, sure, but they beat us when we played them not that long ago, and they've beaten 2 other playoff teams in their last 4 games. The Bengals, they shut out, winning 34-0 on the road, and they beat the Bills 35-14 in their last game. The Bills have the best record, or are tied for it, in the NFL, and we could not stop them back in week 2. They either scored on every single drive a touchdown, or the game ended, or the half ended. So, could be some tough games down the stretch if we want to make the postseason and end the longest playoff drought in the NFL. We're going to have to win some of them, at least one of them. We'll see if we can make that happen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.